Mike here, and we're continuing our coverage at Tricon, and I am here with Travis Horseman. Sir, it is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We've been trying to get with you for a while now. It's always been one of those things where it's just like, it's like, he left the table. Okay, well, where'd Richard go? I've seen your stuff. Tell me a little bit about your comic book.
Okay, well, this is actually volume 1 of what will be a 3-part series called Amiculus, A Secret History. It's set during the fall of Rome, but it takes sort of a conspiratorial alternate history view that Rome was actually destroyed by a mysterious figure working from the shadows. I like to describe it kind of like if you took some V for Vendetta, added in some Game of Thrones, and set it during ancient history. That's what you would have with this series.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I am the writer on the series, and I'm working with an artist from Italy, from Rome actually, Giancarlo Caracuzzo, who is a 30-year veteran of the comics industry. He's done work for Marvel, DC. He's actually working on a Batman title right now. He's very, since this is about his history, since he's Roman, he's very, very excited about this and just putting everything he's got into it.
Well, how did that collaboration come about? Because, you know, we know local artists and writers, and it's hard to get two people that live 2 miles away from each other to find time to get together. How did that come about?
It's kind of crazy because I met him on LinkedIn, of all things, you know. Actually, it was a friend of mine in the local comics community who showed me his profile on LinkedIn. I got connected with him. He loved the idea, and we have been working together for 3 years now.
Wow!
And we've only met in person once.
See that. When the internet and social media is used properly, you get this right here. You know, avoid the Reddit stuff. You know, this is what's possible. Now, let me ask you, this is a great idea for a story. I hate to ask the cliche question, but how did it come about? You know, I mean, a story set in ancient Rome isn't something that, you know, your average person just, hey, I'm going to write about ancient Rome. You know, where did the inspiration come from?
Well, I mean, I'm a big classical history fan. Loved Greece and Rome for as long as I could remember, from like first getting like my first book of Greek myths out of the library, that sort of thing. And I actually wrote this as a 10-minute play. The original idea came as a 10-minute play back in college, and it was just such an interesting idea because most of my interest has been like Rome during like the height of the empire, but this is the fall of the empire where everything's falling apart, and it just some really interesting things from a character standpoint that really interested me because, among other things, the last emperor of the Western Roman Empire was a 12-year-old boy. He was so pathetic that when he was overthrown, the barbarians who overthrew him didn't kill him, they just banished him. Yeah, basically that's what they did.
Go, you're grounded.
He was so, like, insignificant that he disappeared completely and nobody even knew when he died. Which, to me, that is the seed for a story.
That's good.
That's where you fill in the blanks of history. And that's kind of what I did here, is that I imagine, what if this 12-year-old boy has the real story knows the real truth of how the Roman Empire fell, and what if there's more to it than we could ever imagine? And that's kind of where this came from.
That is great. Because I could just imagine, you know, if you believe in that sort of thing, you know, he's up there in the sky right now going, hey, that's about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is a book I would love to see our fans be able to get a hold of. Is there a website? You know, if they're not able to make, you know, obviously if you're not here now, you're not here now.
Sure.
Is there a website they can check out your book at?
Absolutely. My website is Amiculus, www.amiculusrome.com, or just amiculusrome.com if you're not from the 90s. There's a link there where people can pick this up on Amazon. This is on Amazon right now.
There you go.
It's the only one called Amiculus, so, you know, it's easy to find.
Yeah, you're not going to go down the rabbit hole of the search engine on that one.
Yeah, so it's readily available there. I'm still working tediously on trying to get it on in like an e-reader form or like a digital form that people can download. Still a little bit of ways from that. Just finding the time. But yeah, it is available on Amazon for purchase.
Well, sir, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I really recommend it. Like you said, Amazon.com. Go to the website. Check this book out, especially if you're a huge fan of history, because it's fantastic.
Thank you.